All right, we're on the draw in match 5 of this league with Looting Rug Delver, and I would say this hand is a keep. Creeping Tar Pit. All right, that suggests a mid-range or control deck, which means we're probably... I was gonna say leading on Serum Visions, but I mean, if I'm gonna draw our namesake 1-drop, I'm probably gonna play out our namesake 1-drop. Granted, I guess Looting is technically a namesake 1-drop too, but that's a lot less of a 1-drop than Delver is. Here is a Thoughtseize for the opponent. Wonder what they're thinking about. Probably one of the 2 threats. They took Peasy. Alright. Spot removal would make sense. And no second land drop for the opponent. Alright. I am just a touch sad that Delver didn't transform, but finding another Delver means we are going to go to town. Forked Bolt on top. Do I want this Snapcaster Mage at any point? I probably do. If we're up against a control deck. Oh, why did I do that? We don't have a 3rd land. Alright, well, I'm going to play out this Delver and swing in with the first one. Don't know if I like that Snapcaster Mage in hindsight. I guess next turn I'm probably transforming both of these and slamming Tarmogoyf. The opponent found a land and they are on a Sultai deck. Okay. Goyf, you got it, opponent. Unfortunately for our opponent, they're about to get cracked for 6. And we are going to play out a Tarmogoyf of our own. We are in actual 0 danger of a damnation here, so we are going to overextend as much as we please. Urborg, you got it. What do we got? Liliana of the Veil? Vampire Nighthawk. Well, that's just asking to get bolted, right? So, we won. Vapor Snag this. Bolt this. I dare say that is in fact game. Interesting that the opponent's on Vampire Nighthawk. Let's just bounce that. You, and you. Absolutely. Alright. That was a nice game 1. And that's why I led on the Delver as opposed to setting up with the Serum Visions in the plan of going the long game. Why go the long game? Play threats. That's what we do. Now, Vampire Nighthawk. Not a card I would expect out of a mid-range deck. I don't know if Bolt is currently at a low. Maybe they just like Vampire Nighthawk. That's entirely possible. Let's take a look at how we board against Jund and try to see what we can cobble together based on that. We've got Hazaret coming in. I like it. I know Huntmaster comes in. EE. I guess I should just do this based off of memory. I'm probably going to be a lot better at this. Do I have a 5th card that comes in against Jund? I do. What is it? Alpine Moon for the Raging Ravines. I still don't know if I like that. That's gonna go, let's say... Can I throw that right in between there? No? Thanks, MTGO. Appreciate it. Alright. That makes me feel better. These 4 are coming in. They kill Tarmogoyfs. They kill other things. And they are relatively difficult to answer top decks. So that's good. What do I not like against Jund-style decks? Forked Bolt? Thought Scour. Those 2 are next to each other. And the card name in the spreadsheet, at least where Jund is in the spreadsheet, is a little far from the actual numbers. Let's drop a Vapor Snag I like. I mean, I did come up with this, so I'm probably going to like to some degree. 2 Pierces and a Leak. How much do I like that? I didn't bring in the Alpine Moon. Okay. I could see keeping an extra Pierce. That doesn't sound awful against Liliana's. I'm assuming the opponent's on Liliana. To be fair, maybe Vampire Nighthawk is the 3-drop of choice for them. I don't think that can't be a thing, right? So what here looks particularly bad? There's no way I'm cutting Lightning Bolt, because that's generally at least okay against Jund. Vampire Nighthawk makes me like that a lot. I kind of want 2 mana leaks, to be honest. Maybe I drop the Pierce and go 2 leak. I can live with that. Let's go with that. Not going to board an Alpine Moon, because I don't think Creeping Tar Pit is as big a deal as Raging Ravine is. 3 lands, 3 Delvers, Faithless Looting. I am in. And a Pyromancer. Okay. Well, do I even want to play? I'm not playing PZ on 2. Delver into Delver Delver sounds good. This also plays around Spell Snare. Sultai Midrange. Not something you play against. I mean, I'm playing Rug Delver. What am I saying? Not something you play against often. I mean, it's true. It's not something you expect. Not common. Most people don't like how Snapcaster Mage plays with Liliana of the Veil. At least that's what people on Reddit tend to quote as reasons that Sultai isn't great. Because Lily wants you to dump your hand and Snapcaster wants to accrue cards. They took our Faithless Looting, which is, on the one hand, fine, because they took half a card. On the other hand, it makes me very, very sad, because I wanted to cast that in conjunction with Pyromancer. Forked Bolt, good enough. I'm actually going to cast that probably immediately. Do I cast that almost immediately? We're going to start with this. That seems like a good place to begin. I want Stomping Ground because I am going to flashback that Faithless Looting. And double red's good. I think I just want to use this Forked Bolt immediately. Insulate us against Liliana of the Veil. Is that worth it? It probably isn't. Then again, Cobru is a better turn 3 play against Double Delver than Liliana is, so let's just do this. I'm thinking maybe Cobru means that they don't have Liliana in hand, but it's entirely possible you want to play the Cobru there anyways, so I think I'm okay with just firing that off immediately. Liliana of the Veil is traditionally very good against Rug Delver because it answers our threats. And it does so very cleanly. I don't even want to discard that Tarfire. Oh, this makes me sad. Alright, let's make a token. Okay, we don't have to discard Tarfire. I think I'm going to keep this in hand for 1 future Liliana. For the tick-ups. Also, in case I hit another looting. Opponent with a gifted Aetherborn. Lifelink and Death Touch aplenty in the opponent's deck. Do I take that? That's a 2-3, right? Really wishing this was Lightning Bolt at the moment. I think I'm just going to take that. I can always block later. Mountain is not Lightning Bolt. If it was Lightning Bolt, I'd be very happy. I guess I could trade Tarfire and an Elemental with this. They're probably going to block the Pyromancer if I swing with it, so we're going to attack like this. It's not great trading a card and a bit with the Aetherborn, but I don't hate it. We're going to tap this so that they fear the green cards. Maybe they'll fear the green cards. I don't know. They gain 2, they take 4. That's not the worst. Means that unless they have another threat, we get to attack a lot more easily going forward. 5-6 Goyf, I probably want to chump. Do I want to chump? I want to chump. Another Aetherborn. Well, that makes my previous play look a lot worse. EE. We can play and crack EE on 2. We are going to play and crack EE on 2. Absolutely. I want to play this before a land in case they do have Spell Snare. Oh, I messed up. Okay, it was Counter Squall. We didn't get punished. That was getting countered regardlessly. I still think we kind of sort of messed up, though. I could have... No, I could not pay any more mana. If I paid more mana, I wouldn't be able to crack it this turn. It's fine. It is just fine. We're not in a great spot, but it's okay. Actually, we're in an increasingly bad spot. Our cards that we're trying to use to answer these Aetherborn, they're powering up their Tarmogoyf. That's a bad thing. We can't take this. We can chump Goyf. I don't really want to just trade everything with the Aetherborn. Chumping Goyf isn't even particularly good. We still need something here. Second Tarmogoyf makes this difficult to win. Mana Leak. That's probably not going to help. They probably go straight to combat, which is very unfortunate because it means we're not getting a token off of Mana Leak before having to block. We're probably just dead. I'm not hating the lifelink creatures out of the opponent's deck here. Are they letting me cast Mana Leak? That's actually great. If I expected that, I would have swung with the Delver. That makes me very sad. That makes me very, very sad. We could have had them at 3 lower if I had expected a play like that. That would make Lightning Bolt off the top lethal, which would be fantastic. Oh, actually, it wouldn't. It would not. Do I want Delver to trade with this? How are we blocking? Both of these Goyfs are lethal, so if I block this, I have to block everything? That sounds awful. Oh, we put a Planeswalker in the bin for them. That didn't matter. The Goyfs were already 6/7s. We do this. We need 7 damage off the top. We're just dead. Maybe I should be blocking the Aetherborn. What are the chances I find an answer to 2/7/8 Tarmogoyfs? Pretty much non-existent? I believe the answer is pretty much non-existent. Lightning Bolt. Lifelink is good. Lifelink is very, very good. Reasons that we have Basilisk Collar in the sideboard. Well, that was a little late. We're going to go to the opponent here. Maybe they show us a little something extra. That's going to do it. All right, let's head into game 3. What, if anything, do I want in addition? Do sweepers look good? They have X3s, but they probably don't have that many. Even if they have a full set of Aetherborn and Nighthawk, that's only 8. Do I want Fire Spout? I feel like I don't. I really feel like I don't. I think I'm just going to run this back. None of these cards are that appealing. Are there any cards I specifically don't like? Not really. Not really at all. We're going to be on the play. 2 lands, 3 lands. Yeah, I'm in. Turn 1 Visions, turn 2 Goyf. Turn 3 something, hopefully turn 4 Huntmaster. Let's give it a go. We're going to grab a steam vent. Probably get a breeding pool with the next one. You know what? There's a good chance you get the breeding pool first so that you already have your green source and can keep the scry going. Oh my lord, do I like these. I'm going to have to shuffle one away. I think it's going to be Vapor Snag that gets shuffled away. No discard spell is great. Means we get to stick Goyf. Stick is a very strong word. Means we get to cast Goyf. Pretty excited to cast Goyf, I have to say. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Fatal Push. Fatal Push, you got it. Goyf for the opponent, Goyf for the opponent. Do I want to cast Faithless Looting? I have at least one land I don't really want. Let's go for it. See if we can find a 2. We found a Mandrills and a Delver. I am going to have enough things in the bin to slam Mandrills plus Delver. Now this is very ambitious because I have 2 4-drops in my hand. That's just too ambitious, right? We don't do that. I should be a disciplined person and discard one of these 2. I should be a disciplined person and discard one of these 2. I really don't want to. Should I discard a 4-drop to get the other 4-drop guaranteed? Let's just go all out. I kind of want to play 2 threats here, specifically because of... What am I doing? I'm just delving blindly. What are we getting rid of? I don't want to get rid of sorcery because of looting. That means we're going to get rid of creature and land. They're going to put creature back in quite soon. I like getting rid of land. We want to shrink the Goyf at least a bit here. If they have a Liliana, I want to sack something and still have a board. So I like the idea of playing both of these. I guess a more disciplined person would just discard one of these 2 cards and keep the land. But I wouldn't be surprised if we find a land not too long from now. Dismember? You got it. And Aetherborn. All right, we're going to take 3. What do we got, Delver? It's a Pyromancer. I was greedy. I will admit, I was absolutely greedy. Do I regret my decision a little bit? A little bit. Should I flashback looting? I should flashback looting. Pyromancer's bad here. That's something I don't hate discarding. That's a land. I do hate discarding the Snapcaster Mage, but I think I can live with it. Delver might actually be on chump blocking duty soon. We're not going to make that attack. That's okay. I don't mind. I could have discarded Huntmaster and kept Hazoret. Alright, do I just want to keep Delver here? I get to slam Huntmaster next turn. I'm going to keep Delver. We'll chump next turn. Yep. Looks like we will, in fact, be chumping next turn. Green, green, red. On the other hand, we've got some stuff. Is it time to clock? I have a feeling trading with the Aetherborn is probably going to be better. Let's not attack. I wanted to go with Huntmaster there because I want more bodies. That Creeping Tar Pit actually is going to be a clock. That's going to matter. That's going to matter a lot. Cobrew, that's not bad. That's actually quite good. What do we got? Alright. Trade here, chump here. We're going very low. And we cannot block Tar Pit. which is very, very bad. We're gonna cast this. Oh, we're dead. We are dead. I can snap Visions, hope to hit something, so that's gonna be the play. Snap Visions requires both blue, which makes me kind of sad. Playing Hazoret means we're dead, though. So we're gonna play trying to do something that doesn't result in us dying. Let's cast this. It's entirely possible taking that turn off. Yeah, we're done. We just lost. All right. What are you gonna do? So if I had discarded Huntmaster, instead of playing Looting that turn, we could have played Hazoret, which trades very favorably with their Tarmogoyf. So it's entirely possible that discarding the Huntmaster was the right play. That's just about it. They just need to make some attacks. Yup. You got it, opponent. You got it. All right, so should probably just be more disciplined. I feel like a mid-range deck has the ability to answer your stuff enough that discarding one of your 2 4-drops is probably not fantastic, especially when if they hit a discard spell, you're going to lose the other one. But I guess since Hazoret is mostly difficult to answer outside of a Dismember, I suppose discarding the Huntmaster is actually fine there. So I think discarding Huntmaster, keeping Hazoret was the better line, specifically because the opponent was beating down on us so quickly. If they didn't have the Goyf on 2 into, I'm pretty sure the other Goyf was on 3, or was the Aetherborn on 3? I don't remember. If they weren't playing creatures like that, then keeping both of the 4-drops was probably fine. As is, they had one of the more aggressive mid-rangey hands, so the kind of thing you see out of Jund where they go Goyf on 2, another threat on 3, and now you're very much on the back foot, and answering their creatures is difficult. So I think I just didn't assess the roles as well as I should have. Granted, Huntmaster is also not bad if you're on the back foot, but taking off turn, I believe it was 4. I believe it was turn 4. Turn 1 was Visions, turn 2 Goyf, turn 3 Looting, turn 4 would have been Hazoret. I think I needed to play Hazoret on 4. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.